Hi everybody, my name is Russell Jude. I head up the CAIA program for Edge Designations. Let's get started straight away. Let me show you what has been added to 2026 and some of the changes that you could that we are going to find over here. We start off over here for the very first one, and as mentioned earlier on in our video, topic number 1, the CAIA ethical principles. That's where the big change happened. And by the way, it's both in CAIA level 1 and in CAIA level 2. CAIA level 1 in 2025, as you can see, I've put it over there. It used to be, ethics used to be 15 to 25% of the syllabus, and it was based entirely on the CFA standards of practice, Code of Ethics and Standards of Practice. In 2026, which is what we're all writing now, CAIA have completely changed that and overhauled that. They are no longer using the CFA standards of practice, and now what we use is what we call the CAIA ethical principles. 2 new readings have been added. Reading number 1 is professionalism and fiduciary responsibility, and reading number 2 is ethics. So if you studied ethics in 2025, unfortunately it's no longer applicable to the CAIA exam in 2026, and there's a completely new set of standards, and it comprises 2 readings, and both for CAIA level 1 as well as for CAIA level 2. In addition, just something to notice, okay, is that the weighting has gone down significantly. It used to be anywhere between 15 to 25%. Candidates often reported to us that there was round about anywhere between 18 to 20 questions in the exam, which would give it a weighting of approximately 20% in the past. Now that weighting has gone to 10%. Okay, in terms of topic number 2, which we call Introduction to Alternative Investments, and I always caution candidates, guys, that's by no means an introduction. Okay, it's a complete deep dive into a lot of interesting concepts and fundamental concepts related to alternatives. Okay, and as you can see, it's by no means an introduction. Why not? Because it is 20 to 28% of your syllabus. It's big. Okay, and what you'll notice over here in terms of topic number 2, reading 2.2, which is alternative investment funds and terms, has changed a little bit. And if you remember from 2025, there was another reading in the past, okay, which was called reading 2.3. That's been removed, taken out completely, and moved mostly to CAIA level 2. So if you're saying, well, hold on a second, I remember in 2025 that there were 9 readings attached to topic 2. Now there's only 8. One's been removed. It was a small one, but it's been removed. Okay, and topic 2.2, reading 2.2, slightly changed, nothing material. Okay, everything else has remained exactly the same. Okay, reading 2.1, the same. 2.2, quantitative foundations and statistical foundations. 2.4, the same. Financial economics foundations, derivatives, and measures of risk and performance, all carbon copy of what you found in 2025. No changes there. A little bit of a change over here in reading 2.8, alpha and beta estimations, not much at all. And as you can see, the weighting for intro to alternatives, same as 2025. We then move to topic 3, real assets, and again, as you can see, no real changes over there at all. But what you do notice is that in 2025, the weighting was 11 to 17%. And remember, because ethics has gone down in 2026, certain things had to go up in weighting. And you find over here that real assets has now gone to 14 to 20%, which is an increased weighting, but not much change to the syllabus. Let's move down to topic number 4, private equity. What changes do we see over here? Not many at all. Okay, a little bit over here. They're putting a little bit more focus in 2026 on growth equity. Okay, and again, what do you notice? Okay, that in 2025 it had a slightly lower weighting, 6 to 10%. That weighting has gone up. Why? Because ethics has gone down. That's gone to 8 to 12%. In terms of private debt, as you can see, no changes over there, and they've even kept the weightings the same. So, and let's just do the next one, and we'll just talk about the asset classes. Hedge funds, a little bit of change, nothing material to the hedge fund industry. Okay, as for the other major hedge fund strategies, macro managed futures, event driven, relative value, and equity, those are the major hedge fund strategies, all remained the same. But what do you notice? The weighting has gone up from 11 to 17% in 2025 to 14 to 20% in 2026. Again, that's to accommodate ethics, which has gone down in its marks. And as you can see, guys, if we have a look over here, here are your four alternative asset classes. Real assets over there, gone up in marks. Private equity, gone up in marks. Private debt has remained the same, and hedge funds has gone up. So overall, your four asset classes that relate to alternatives have all gone up. Not all, other than private debt, but overall the marks related to the asset classes have increased quite a lot. Where? At the expense of ethics. Okay. Digital assets, carbon copy of what it was then in 2025, other than carbon copy in terms of marks, but there's a brand new reading. In the past there was only one reading, 7.1, DLT, digital ledger technology. Now there's a second reading that's been introduced, allocating to cryptocurrencies, which is a fantastic brand new reading, very topical, very new, fantastic. Okay, additional strategies was topic 8, no change over there, 2 to 6%, and all it's got in over there is fund of funds, no change then from 2025. Okay, hopefully we have addressed everything for everybody in this particular video. Hopefully, number one, you got a bit of a look into what CAIA Level 1 has to offer for 2026. Number two, hopefully you've got to see what Edge Designations as a prep provider has got available for you for 2026 in terms of our offerings. And number three, for those guys that perhaps are either those guys that are repeating, never got to write, or just for those that want to know what is the difference between 2025 and 2026. Hopefully this particular action plan that we've shown you over here, the syllabus changes here. Hopefully everybody's got to see what's in the syllabus for 2026 in detail, as well as the changes from 2025 to 2026. On this note, we're going to wish everybody the most amount of success for their CAIA Level 1 studies. Anybody that wishes to reach out, I know I see we haven't put that over here. Let me just give you my details. Those that want to reach out and ask any questions, absolute pleasure. It's russellj@ebs.co.za. With pleasure, reach out, absolute pleasure. Ask any questions, queries, concerns. We are here to help. And once again, we at Edge Designations wish everybody doing CAIA Level 1 the most amount of success in their CAIA Level 1 studies. Success, and most of all, enjoy the journey.